Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. This is your boy JD the Gamer. We have Bailey at some undisclosed location eating right now, and we have J Ram down there ready to rock and roll. How is everybody doing today? Welcome to episode 6 of the Boss Lair. We hope you guys are having an amazing time following us through this journey, through our season 1 of the greatness that is the Boss Lair. How we feeling today, J Ram?
Oh, I am feeling rested, relaxed, recharged, ready to go.
4 R's, huh? Nice. I like it.
Yeah,
Bailey, if you can hear me, how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty great, JD. My burger is amazing. Fries are great, and I have a Sprite.
Okay. All right, so just in case you guys don't know, as normal, we go through 4 categories on the Boss Lair that include gaming, sports, movies and TV, and then random, whatever we feel like talking about for that week, for that episode.
Whatever.
Each category is about 15 minutes long. We go about an hour. Depends on how heated it gets. We might go a little bit more, might go a little bit less. We will see. But we will learn what the category topics are going to be for this week, for this episode, after we come back from the intro. We will see you guys in a minute. All right, welcome back, everybody. Hope you guys are ready for a fun-filled episode. We have some good topics to get into today. We're going to jump right into our gaming category. And for today, our gaming topic is going to be the Nintendo Switch. Is it the best handheld to do it? So basically, we have a bunch of handhelds throughout the history of video gaming. And the Nintendo Switch is doing so good right now with sales. With their new OLED system, they're coming. I know they've already announced that the Switch 2 is coming soon. So we wanted to ask and talk about, debate how good the Switch is compared to other handhelds throughout the history of time when it comes to gaming. So J Ram, let's go ahead and jump off in this topic with you. Normally we start with Bailey, but he's got a mouthful of burgers. So go ahead, J Ram.
Well, as you guys noticed, I got my Switch here. And it never really leaves my side because I play it almost 24/7. Pokemon's, Mario's, Mario Maker, everything. Even Mario Golf, really fun game. Have they been the best ones to do it? Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
If you look at the one I have the Switch Lite. And the seafoam green, of course, my favorite flavor.
You eat it? Okay.
My favorite color.
Okay.
However, the Switch itself, the way that you could just pop out the Joy-Cons and play with other people, I think it's one of the coolest ideas there are. You could just play 2 players anytime you want. You could dock it up to your big screen TV. You could walk around and play it at the mall anywhere you want. And they're not relatively that expensive either. And they play almost every single game now.
They do. So I agree with you. I think there's some big time contenders. So I actually still have it, a Sega Genesis. They called it the Nomad, where it's on the screen right there, as you can see on the bottom. It was a brick. It was a gigantic thing like this thick, literally, and then on the back of it you had to attach a battery pack that took like 10 batteries in it. It was so massive, but it was pretty cool. It was like you could take your Sega Genesis on the road, and with your Costco pack of batteries, you might be able to last the day. Of course, the Game Boy revolutionized, I feel like, handhelds with classic games with Marios and Zeldas and Pokemon like Red, Blue, Yellow, all that good stuff. But I think when you break down, obviously as we continue to go along in time, things are just going to get better. So I try to take that aspect out of it. Obviously, the graphics on the Switch are going to be better than it was on the first Game Boy because we're just ahead. And so I try to look at it as take the technology part out of it because the stuff now is going to be better than before. How good is it just in general? And I think the Switch, as you brought up some good points, I think it changed things and made things better. The fact that you can switch out Joy-Cons and connect to other people and just boom on the fly. Now we have 8 controllers on one Switch playing together. Like that's just crazy. The little things that they improved from the original Switch to just the Switch OLED to where the docking station now you can plug in an Ethernet cord and be wired rather than just wireless. Like the screen is so vibrant now. Like I just think, and I think it's the perfect size in terms of screen because sometimes screen can be too small. Sometimes people do it too much, and it's like I might as well have a freaking computer monitor in my hand, and I just think the Switch is perfectly designed to fit in my hands.
Wii U. The Wii U, remember that?
I do. That thing was massive. That big ass black, like it was massive.
I think that's where it first came. The idea came from.
Yep. So when you also couple that into the fact that you can dock it, get it on a TV, and play it on a big screen, like they just thought of everything. And you also mentioned all the different games and stuff. It's amazing. These little like discs pop in and out, and it has a whole game on it. Like, I think it's amazing. Bailey, what you thinking? If you got a second to chime in.
Oh, I got a second. No, the Nintendo Switch is definitely like one of the best like handhelds so far. Just because, like you said, it's very accessible for everything. The games are pretty amazing on it. But with the Steam Deck, it's basically you can play Steam games on like a Nintendo Switch. I saw that and I kind of want one very badly, just because I love all these Steam games, and plus they have games from PlayStation and Xbox on it. So
that's true.
Like,
I haven't seen the Steam Deck, that Steam thing in person. Have you seen it in person? Have you like had it in your hands before?
I haven't had it in my hands, but I've seen it, and I've seen I've seen it in person, just never held it.
Okay.
It's literally just like the Nintendo Switch, but for Steam. So the only thing you can't play is Nintendo games because they don't have Nintendo games on Steam.
Because Switch was like, buddy, nah, you ain't messing with us.
Like, nah.
Yeah.
That's interesting though. So I knew obviously that you could play Steam games and whatnot. But what up, Jumper? But I didn't know that you could play Xbox and PlayStation games on it. That's
because on Steam they have Xbox and PlayStation.
That's true. That makes sense. Okay. J-Ram, what you thinking? You think that could rival the Switch?
Maybe. The only reason why I say maybe is because if you look at the people playing the Switch, majority of them are not PC gamers, if you will.
Okay.
So I believe that Steam Deck would be a perfect item for someone like me or you. Maybe get some Hunt Showdown on the road if we needed to. But yeah. But I think the target audience for the Switch and the future stuff from Nintendo are specific Nintendo players. If you look at what Nintendo's been doing now, no one is going to not play a Nintendo product because everyone loves Mario, everyone loves Pokemon. So unless those get brought over to Steam, there's no way that Nintendo and the Steam Deck would be rivals.
Okay, so I did just look up both the Switch and the Steam Deck just to get prices comparatively. So the Switch OLED right now you can get at Best Buy for $349, 64 gigabytes, pretty solid price. The Steam Deck, the cheapest one they have is $399, also 64 gigabytes, so $50 more, same amount of storage. But other than Nintendo games, you can play other games, like you said, console and PC stuff. Now they do have their biggest one they have is $650, but that also gets you 512 gigabytes, and also gets you an NVMe SSD for storage, which is a lot quicker and faster load times and everything like that. So, but you are paying more than you're paying a grip for that bad boy.
Yeah, and I feel like you're gonna need to get used to playing that style remotes. This is the first time I'm looking at it too, and like with the joysticks being up top with the buttons as well. I don't know. It kind of looks a little fishy to me, especially if you try to play like Call of Duty on it.
Yeah, I wonder how. I know Bailey said he hasn't actually held it, but I wonder how good, like FPS, and how quick and smooth it is when you're playing a AAA game, and like a game that requires a lot of graphics. I've never seen it in person.
I'm not sure if you could play like multiplayer, like let's say Call of Duty. I don't think you could play like online because of course you need like Wi-Fi and stuff for that.
Okay,
Well,
But
its slogans is designed to put real games in real hands.
so wait, it doesn't.
well, I'm not too sure. I mean, it might, but I'm just saying I don't think it was necessarily meant for that. I guess, but you know, you can play any like single player games for sure. I know that for a fact. But when it comes to multiplayer, like Call of Duty, Destiny, any of that kind of stuff, I'm not too sure.
Okay, so
Well, they have a dock as well.
I think it sounds like consensus. We all pretty much say the Switch is probably the top notch, but maybe the Steam Deck handheld might be trying to rival it a little bit. But I'm willing to say the Switch is number one when it comes to handheld.
I would say the first iteration of the Steam Deck might not be as great, but then probably down the line it might get better. Almost just like remember when Oculuses were first coming out, the first iteration was trash,
Right.
and now they're pretty nice.
They are. They're alright. I'm actually currently trying to sell mine, but you know.
Are you really?
Yeah,
Would you classify that as a portable system?
You know what? As soon as you said it, I was like, "That you could technically."
I mean, I walk around with it on my face.
True, but I would say this, that for the Oculus, you have to set up an area to play. You can't just... Can you? Can you just, like, go outside and just start going? You can't.
No, you have to set up area, but you can set up an area anytime you want, anywhere you're at. You just pop that bad boy on, and you just set up an area. You go to the mall, it'll ask you to set up an area. You go outside, it'll ask you to set up an area.
I want to see a video of you at the mall with the Oculus on. Excuse me, bro. You're in my play area.
Get out of my play area, kids! Spartan kick somebody.
This is Oculus! That'd be great. Okay. Hey, I appreciate the follow. Welcome to the Haunt Squad. There we go. There we go. All right, so I think consensus, we got the Switch as the number one mobile.
Bailey's picking up the check.
How much is the check, Bailey? How much is the check? He looks a little nervous right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here right now to see if Bailey can go ahead and afford this meal. He's looking a little nervous. I can see a bead of sweat dropping down. I think his girl just got up and left. Here we go. We start casting and paying the bill. All right, so we are gonna get. Hey, Dad, I got you, Michael Jackson. Oh snap! Oh snap! All right, we are going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we are going to switch topics into our sports category for the week, as J-Ram is already kind of showcasing what we're gonna get. We just got the brand new Thriller mic. There we go. Get off the street, boy. All right, we're going to head to commercial break. We will see you guys on the other side. Have you ever been so thirsty that nothing was helping you? You felt so parched, so empty inside that nothing was happening. But then, just then, you find the essence of Dr. Pepper, and it makes you feel wonderful. You pop it open, you start the drink, and boom, you're amazed. You reach for it, you grasp for it. Once you have it, it's yours. Enjoy. All right, welcome back, everybody. What world of a video game you guys would like to be, but not being the main character? You know what? We might have that maybe be on another episode. I don't want to get into that too much because that could be a good topic. No?
That's a really good topic.
Okay. All right. Moving on.
We need that person to make our topics every week.
Oh, is that right? Okay. Moving on anyway before someone gets their feelings hurt. We're moving into the sports topic of the week, which is with the NFL starting up on Thursday. Division winners. Who you got? So we are going to take a look at both the NFC and the AFC and pick our 4 division winners of each division, North, South, East, and West, and see who we got, what we like, all that good stuff. So,
Look at Jazz.
I think that I should start. What do you think?
Instead of Bailey?
Oh, snap. We still got topics from last week. Hold on.
Oh.
Don't look. Close your eyes.
I'll take over.
We need another commercial.
Bro, that's not even...
Hold on.
Oh. This is Doing It Live 101.
Oh, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I can go first and make it real quick because I got my list right here.
Okay, Bailey, go ahead. Let's get your 4. Let's start with 4 NFC teams.
NFC, so for each, okay, got it. So for East, I'm gonna have to go with the Eagles.
What a
Okay?
Man knows.
what a
I'm going with the Eagles.
Okay.
North, I'm gonna have to go with. Here's a tough one. I'm gonna take the Packers.
Okay.
And then South, I'm going with the Buccaneers, my boy, just because Brady, even though he's not there anymore, I'm pretty sure. I gotta go with that.
He's not, so that's
okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. And then I'm going with West. I'm gonna have to go with the 49ers just because that's my mom's favorite team.
Okay.
Cool.
AFC, who you got?
Okay, AFC East. I'm going with Patriots, all-time favorite team. Even though I don't watch football, that's my favorite team right there.
Okay.
North, I'm going to go with the Bengals.
Bengals, okay.
South, give me between the Titans and the Texans. I'm going to go with Titans. Give me the Titans.
Okay.
Are you typing this?
And then,
Yes.
and then West, I'm going to go with... I can't go with the Raiders. They suck. Let's go to the Broncos. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Interesting, but
Okay. There's a couple I would change what I don't agree with, but this is.
I'm gonna give. I'm gonna leave the best one for you guys. Don't worry. I saw who's on here.
Okay.
Who's on where?
I don't know what you mean by that, but we're gonna go ahead and. J-Ram, you go ahead and go ahead.
I'm just still a little confused.
All right, so I would like you, J-Ram, to go in the same order of division as Bailey has started it off so that it all adds up nicely, please.
That's fine. Did he go East first? I mean, East, North, South, West.
Yep.
NFC first?
Yep, NFC.
In my pocket, but I'm
Okay. Well, it goes without saying who my NFC East is.
Okay, next.
Eagles all day. Or a day. They disrespected us in Madden, but no one cares. North, I'm gonna go with Vikings.
Vikings, okay.
South, I'm going with Saints this year.
The Saints?
I feel like it's a redemption year for them.
Okay. You think Derek Carr is gonna do good, huh? Or do well? Sorry.
Well, do well. I hope this is it for him. And then West, gonna go with the good old Rams.
Okay. And the cameras are screwed up.
and they're back. Yeah, I'm going with Rams for my West. I feel like that's gonna be a whoa.
All right. Go ahead.
I feel like that's going to be a good NFC championship right there. Of
Okay.
course, who's taking it down. Us. All right, so AFC, we're going straight to East.
Yep.
The Bills are taking it on top.
Okay.
Ain't no question about that. And then I believe my boy Joe Burrow is still quarterback of the Bengals.
He is.
Yeah, I'm going with that. Good old Burrow.
Okay.
Then next, I'm gonna go the Texans on the South.
Okay.
And lastly, as much as I hate this team, the Chiefs are gonna win out on the West.
The Chiefs. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I think that's a decent list. That's a little better than Bailey's, but that's okay. Bailey tried.
They're just a wee bit better.
Okay. All right. Okay.
He chose the Broncos, really?
He did. Yes. I don't know what website he saw that picked the Broncos, but that website was wrong. So
is what's his name still the quarterback of the Broncos?
Russell Wilson. Yes.
Yeah. I thought he got arrested.
Arrested.
I could have sworn he got arrested.
I got my dinner. In and out.
What is that?
In and out.
In and out. Nice. Never had it.
I know it's a West Coast thing. Okay. So let's go with the actual list that actually matters. So I guess we're jumping right into the NFC East to start off. I actually think that this is going to be one of the top 2 hardest divisions in football.
He's biased, people.
I think the Cowboys, Eagles, and Giants all have a solid chance. The Giants a little bit more on the outside looking in. When it comes to the Cowboys and the Eagles, I think that the Cowboys have a slightly better defense, but I think the Eagles have a slightly better offense and a slightly better special teams. And I don't know too much about. I don't know about the coaching. I don't know if they have a better coach. I don't like Mike McCarthy as the Cowboys coach, but I love Dan Quinn. Dan Quinn, right? Our defense coordinator.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he's one of the best defensive coordinators in football. So sorry, everybody. The cameras are going to be a little ugly for now.
I'm pieced apart. You can only see like the tippy top of my head. What the heck?
Oh no! Now I'm Bailey. Okay, I'm back. All right. Okay. So, long story short, this obviously I'm going with my heart on this one. I'm a Cowboys fan, so I think, like I said, I think it's a toss up between the Eagles and Cowboys. To be honest with you, I think it's going to have a lot to do with injuries over the season. If whoever stays the healthiest. But I'm going to lean towards my Cowboys because I'm a Cowboy guy. Next, we're going NFC North. I'm going to go with the Lions. I think this might actually be the year that they get over the top and they finally learn how to win. I like Jared Goff at quarterback. I think he's better than a lot of people give him credit for. And I think their defense is pretty solid this year. I was leaning actually a little bit towards the Bears. I think the Vikings are going to fall off a little bit this year. I do. I think they're going to fall off a little bit. Not much. I think they'll be in the mix, but I think they fall off a little bit. I like the Lions, though, so I'm going to go with the Lions. Next up is NFC South, which I don't think anybody really gives a damn about. But I'm going to also give it to the Saints. I think when I look at the teams, I think they have the most complete quarterback or sure quarterback in the division. I don't know. I'm not confident in the other quarterbacks in the division, and they have some heavy hitters as a receiver and as a running back. So I'm going to lean towards the Saints as well. And then the NFC West. I'm pretty sure, as much as I hate to say it, I'm pretty sure the 49ers are going to get it. I think when you look at the NFC, the whole NFC in the whole, I think the it comes down to the three best teams in the NFC, and I think it's the Cowboys, the Eagles, and the 49ers.
Yeah. I think Saints are definitely a wild card.
We'll see. But I think those are definitely the three runaway teams in the NFC. When we go to the AFC, though, I think this is where it gets a little bit more trickier. So the AFC East, I don't think it's a surefire division for the Bills this year. The Dolphins look great. If Tua can stay healthy, they look great. And I don't know too much about Aaron Rodgers and the Jets yet, but I know Garrett Wilson is a hell of a receiver coming into his second year, and he actually has a quarterback that knows how to throw the ball. Not saying anything about Zach Wilson, but when you look at Zach Wilson and Aaron Rodgers, it's a big difference, obviously.
Big difference.
Patriots, I think, are the lowest man on the totem pole, obviously. But I don't know. It's a toss-up between the Bills and the Dolphins. Just to be different, I'm going to go Dolphins. I do think the Bills probably are a little bit better, but I'm just going to go Dolphins just to be a little different. Different from you, because I don't want to be the same.
If you pick Dolphins, I still win.
Next up, AFC North.
Nice French fry.
Thank you. It depends on the health of Joe Burrow. If Joe Burrow's healthy, I got the Bengals. They still don't know 100% if he's healthy yet. They did say he returned to practice this week and that he's looking good, but you never know with an injury. You never know if it could flare up. But I am gonna take the Bengals though. I'm gonna take the Bengals to win that division. Next up, this is a great episode though. Next up,
it's not my camera this week.
I know, right? All right, next up is AFC South. I think that the clear-cut winners in the South is going to be the Jaguars. I think they're going to pull away from the rest of the division. I think Trevor Lawrence is going to finally. He had a pretty decent year last year. I think he's going to build on that and elevate even more this year. So I like the Jaguars to win that. And then finally, in my opinion, I think the easiest division to pick is the AFC West, and it's going to be the Chiefs. Not to say that the bottom three, the Raiders, the Chargers, and the Broncos, aren't going to be fighting for a wild card spot, but when you're looking at division, so that's the thing. I think this division could be one of the hardest divisions in terms of the next three. The division winners, I think, is a clear-cut Chiefs. But the next three, I think they're going to be. Broncos. I could see two teams from this division going to the playoffs.
Okay.
If Russell Wilson plays back the way we think he can and not the way he did last year.
I don't think. Well, he's like what's his name, Cam Newton. Never going to be back to the best.
Damn,
that they could be.
Newton.
Yeah.
You putting Russell Wilson with Cam Newton? Cam Newton with the hair? Oh my god!
Yeah, the
Mr. Superman and hit him on.
Yeah. I think it's going to be the same thing where he's never going to get back to where he wants to belong.
Do you think, on a side note, so we just finished this topic, but do you think that Russell Wilson was a product of the Legion of Boom? Or do you think he was actually legit?
I think he was legit.
Okay.
The Legion of Boom was their defense.
Yes. They were probably a top 3 defense of all time.
Yes, I agree. But he also... Okay, you know what? I'll give it a 50-50. Because he still had to run the plays. He still had to scope out the field.
But he also had beast mode.
He did.
I'm just saying.
He did. Yo, give that man some Skittles.
Okay. I didn't know what to do there.
Bailey has no idea what we're talking about.
He's just driving. Don't crash.
Hey, you should point us to where you're going so you can see where you're driving.
I like it.
Hey,
he's going that way.
Both hands on the wheel. 10 and 2. 10 and 2.
10 and 2. There we go. Is your girl in the car? Okay. All right, so we're gonna. I think this topic went with. Okay, real quick. J-Ram, who you got winning the Super Bowl? Or who's in the Super Bowl?
It's gonna be a repeat, but we're gonna take it this time.
Okay. And
We are.
just in case there's people watching that don't know who was in it last year, can you say the teams?
Eagles and Chiefs.
Okay, thank you.
So we are looking really good, and as unbiased as I could be,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if we don't get into there, depending on how it goes, it could possibly be the Vikings. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If
you're going off of my list.
I got either Cowboys Chiefs or 49ers Chiefs.
49ers, you think?
Or for a sleeper pick, Cowboys Bengals.
You know what? All right, for my sleeper pick, I'm going Eagles Dolphins.
Ooh, I like that.
They're looking nice.
I like how you didn't even pick them to win the division, but in the Super Bowl.
No.
Okay.
They're gonna be a wild card in the division, okay?
All right, Bailey, who you got? Who you got going? All right, that's you heard it here first, folks. Oh,
you said something.
This just in.
I heard Bucks versus Broncos. He's going with the double B's.
Is that what you heard? I heard the Brooklyn Nets versus Dallas Mavericks. All right.
Oh man.
All right, so we're gonna
call.
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Who you got?
Just mute it.
The Browns and the Vikings. Browns are underrated. They're going to the Super Bowl.
You don't even have the Browns winning your divisions.
This man said the Browns. That might be the worst watched Super Bowl of all time. All right, you heard it here first, folks. Browns versus Vikings in the Super Bowl. All right, coming back on the other side, we're going to tackle our TV and movie category. We'll see you guys after commercial break.
Always tired of looking in your fridge and finding nothing to eat? Have you needed something to cheer up your life after losing a calm game of Valorant always? Well, introducing the brand new Uncrustables. This delicious sandwich will make your life 10 times better, and all you need to do is go down to your local grocery store and you'll find yourself this amazing sandwich.
Welcome back, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed your quick commercial break. We're going to jump right into our third topic, movies and TV, which this week is best and worst streaming services. There's obviously nowadays, 2023, there are a lot of streaming services out there for all different types of content, but we want to know our opinion. What is the best and the worst in your opinion? So, we're going to go with Bailey since he has service now. What is the best and worst streaming services out right now?
The best would be HBO Max or just Max.
I thought he said he had service.
Because I feel like you can watch a whole lot of different stuff. I do have service. Do you not hear me?
You sounded very robotic right there.
Oh my.
You're good now. Go ahead. You said Max. And it's just Max, not HBO anymore.
Yeah, Max is the best. Lots of movies you can watch. I feel like they have a lot of options compared to others. And then worst would have to be Netflix. And I feel Netflix used to be good, and then it just slowly
Totally went down like there in that connection.
They're not getting my.
All right, J-Ram, what do you think about streaming services?
Okay.
God, man.
So I was mixed about this mixed emotions about this.
Emotions.
I
huh?
feel Yeah, I'm very emotional about this subject. Um, I think the best might be Disney Plus. Okay. Only
Okay.
because, I can watch all the Star Wars stuff, and I love Star Wars and all that good jazz. But in retrospect, I think he's right. Max is actually the best. Um, just their shows on there, their movies on there. It's just they take it to another level on it's a whole new world over there. Um, you like how he mixed those together?
I do.
For the worst, I don't really deal with a lot of them, but I would probably say I think it's Hulu where you could like get the subscription, but then have to pay a little extra for a special movie or something. Is that Hulu or is that Peacock? It's one of them. It's definitely one of them.
It's not. It's so. Without me getting into my list, it's not Hulu.
Okay, so it might be Peacock then or Paramount, but it's like this. We'll be like, oh, there's movies on there. Me and my girl will be looking for movies. Oh, there's movies on there. We load it up. We have a subscription, and then it's like another $3.99 if you want to rent that specific movie on there.
Okay.
You know, I think it might be Peacock. But I think as he was saying, Netflix is going down, maybe because of that whole new thing where is he playing the Macarena? Where they're cracking down on people using other people's stuff. I don't think that should fault them for being a good/bad. Was that paper? I don't think that should fault them for being good/bad. I grew up on Netflix before they were even streaming services, on DVDs, ordering stuff, and then they switched to streaming. They were like the first ones to do it. I feel like they still have their foot in the game as like the godfather of all this. I don't think they're bad. I just think they have a bad rep.
Okay.
Peacock's the worst. That's it.
All right.
You're like looking at me. You're like,
That's it.
what's going next?
All right. So my sleeper pick for best sleeper. I don't think it is the best, but sleeper is Amazon Prime Video. Only because you get Amazon Prime because you have Prime. And Prime comes with so much other stuff. Obviously, the ordering from Amazon. You get Amazon Music. You get Prime Video. Like, you get a lot of different things. Now, I know specifically we're talking about streaming itself. So, in my opinion, you have to throw in the music as well because that's streaming. So, I think Amazon Prime is up there. But I'm going to actually have to go. That's why I said I didn't want to ruin my list. I'm going to go with Hulu. Because I have Hulu. I have Hulu Live, which is another aspect to it. So you can get regular Hulu and be able to watch movies and shows and stuff. But you can also take it a step further and go Hulu Live, where you get live TV. It's actual, and you still get all the product of the regular Hulu. So I think it adds a lot to that, a lot of value, where I can. That's how I watch all my shows, all my movies, all my sports on my Hulu Live TV. Now, I do have Netflix, I have Disney Plus, I have Prime Video. I had the free version of Peacock. I never got the actual version. I never tried Paramount. I had a free, like a 4 or 5 month trial of Apple TV. So I've had a lot of these different streaming services. When it comes to the worst, I wasn't a big fan of Peacock, even though I only had the free version. But I wasn't a fan of it. It didn't really like. The type of shows and the exclusive content that they had didn't really strike me. Apple TV, same kind of thing. It was okay. It's cool if you have Apple products because it just all ties in and you can easily access everything that you need to. But the service itself, YouTube, I mean, I don't really think of YouTube like TV and all that as, I don't know. I just see YouTube as videos and that's what it is. I know that's kind of a little bit of streaming because I don't know. It's not live. Yeah. I don't know. I don't really consider that to be in this category when I'm talking about streaming services. But long story short, Disney Plus, I don't really care too much for. I don't feel like it has enough adult content on there. And I'm not talking about like triple X, like rated X stuff. I'm talking about like it's all kids stuff. It's mainly for kids.
You'll be surprised, bro. Go
No,
in there and just
I have
Gander.
Disney. I've watched a few things.
Look at the brighter pictures.
Okay.
All the bright side.
Anyway, this is my turn, so please be quiet. So I do agree with the both of you, though. I do think Netflix is falling off. I don't get that same sense of joy when I click into Netflix now. And whereas before, I would click into Netflix and I feel like instantly the home page, there would be like 10 to 15 things. I'm like, yo, I got to watch that. Let me pin that.
Yeah.
Now it takes me 10 minutes to search through its entire catalog to find anything that I want to watch.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really like Netflix anymore. I'm probably going to cancel that. Hey, cancel Netflix. But yeah, so I'm going to go Hulu.
Okay. Boo!
What?
I think you said
that was a Hulu.
Oh, boo?
Nah.
Okay.
Boo.
Why do you say boo?
I don't know. I never liked Hulu. I had it for like my mom, a whole family had it for like a month, and we just hated it. We just felt like there was nothing to watch, nothing to like. I don't know what happened, but we had a monthly subscription, and it wouldn't let us watch certain things. Either way, I just had a bad experience.
See, I think Hulu is what I was thinking about too.
Now, so with that whole pay thing, I know that's on Amazon Prime as well. There's some things that you can watch, but there's other things where you either have to rent it or buy it.
No, I do know that, but no, that's not what I'm talking about. However, I will give kudos to Amazon Prime. I forgot about them being video services. They have one of my favorite shows that is only on there, and I haven't been able to watch it until like 2 months ago, and I've been binge watching it.
Okay, well, you can't say something like that without saying the name of the show.
Oh, it's called The Grand Tour.
Okay. Well, there are two shows.
About cars.
2 shows on there that I love as well on Prime. One is called From, which I highly recommend. I love that show. They're going on season 3. Season 2 just ended a little while ago. It's kind of a sci-fi, not really sci-fi, but it's kind of like a scary type thing. And then also Citadel, which...
Is that the one you were trying to talk to me the other day about?
I don't think so. The main characters in Citadel is the dude that played... was the main villain on Eternals and was Robb Stark in Game of Thrones.
You did tell me about it.
Okay, he's the main character, and then the other main character is Priyanka, Nick Jonas's wife.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a great show though. It's crazy. It's like a who's done it, what's going on, like mind trip show. But yeah, I think that wraps up our streaming services. How we feeling? So Hulu's the best?
Oh, good. No.
Hulu's not the best. Sorry.
Oh, we're 2-1 that Hulu is not the best.
Okay, well, screw both of you. Anyway.
Also,
we got somebody in the car saying that Apple TV is the best.
So, great stuff to Apple being the only way you can watch MLS. By the way, that's awesome. Go Messi, Miami FC. You messed up when you made the picture. It's not called HBO Max anymore. It's just called Max, bro. Come on.
I didn't make this picture.
Oh, so wow. So now it's plagiarism. CBS All Access is a streaming service? What is that? I've never even heard of that. Is he dead?
Why would you say that? Now it's literally said out loud on the stream, you idiot. Alright, we're going to commercial break. That's a commercial. Out of things to do as you take another L? Are you looking for things to collect, but the cards just aren't cutting it? Well, as you think about it, pop a chip and think. Funko, 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 Funko. The pops that will make you happy all the time. Funko Pops, where collecting begins. All right, welcome back to our fourth and final category of random. So, the random topic of the week is. Are we done?
Now's your time to go. Hold on. I'm going to do it again, and then you say it.
Alright. The random topic of the week is. Now you're not going to do it. Random topic is, if you could be any Pokemon for 1 month, who would it be and why? Bailey, go.
I'm going Jigglypuff. I'm trying to put everybody to sleep that is boring me. I'm trying to get out of conversations, awkward conversations. If somebody's trying to tell me about business, I'm out of there. Put them to sleep. Boom. Done.
Did you know Jigglypuff was supposed to be Ash's original Pokemon in the anime?
Yeah, well, Pikachu's a better pick anyways.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that. They just wanted it to be more unisex. Yeah.
Okay, well, Jigglypuff is a horrible answer. So, J-Ram, if you could be any Pokemon for exactly 1 month, and we're talking the big month, 31 days, okay? Who would it be and why?
I'm stuck on 2, bro.
Stuck on 2?
I'm stuck on 2.
Like a nutsack. Okay, who?
I'm going to go with this one. Dragapult.
Why?
He's half dragon, half ghost type. He has these little tiny guys in his head that he shoots out like a catapult. It's pretty cool. And he can haunt people because he's a ghost, and he's the best ghost type, I think. No, there's not. My second option would be a cute little Mimikyu. Yeah. Same reason. He's a ghost type. He's a fairy ghost type. And he can haunt people. I could walk through walls, disappear, and fly. You know, some say I'm much more unique than the other guys.
Okay. So which one? Like I said, one.
I'll go Dragapult.
Dragapult. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
very strong. Very strong mon. I actually use him in my competitive team.
Competitive? Oh, who are you competing against?
Online.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
on your Switch.
On my Switch Lite.
Light. Okay, with a monster logo on it.
Yeah, dude. You know, hashtag sponsored.
Okay. So both those answers suck. I think.
I mean, if you choose Haunter, it kind of sucks, bro.
So I think that the obvious choice that everyone would expect me to say would be Haunter. But I'm not going to. I'm not going to.
Is it going to be Dragonite?
What? Why would it be Dragonite? No.
He's just
if I could be any Pokemon for 1 month,
he's a Gen 1, guys. Here it comes.
Oh yeah, 100%. My answer would be Mew. And the reason why my answer would be Mew is because I'm mythical, okay? I can fly. I'm a badass, so I have strong power moves, can protect myself, psychic, like all this type of stuff. But I'm also so cute, bro. Like, so cute. Like, everybody loves to just look at me and collect me. But I'm strong AF.
Who lied to you?
Bro, you don't even know Pokemon. Okay? Pokemon was already in Pokemon was already in like Gen 5 by the time you were born. So you need to stop. Okay?
But like who lied to you for real?
About what?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
He said he's cute.
The Pokemon, not me.
You said that you are the Pokemon though.
I said if I could be a Pokemon, it would be Mew.
So can I give you some knowledge about Mew in the games?
Well, this wouldn't be in the games. This would be in real life. But yeah, go ahead. Give me some pointless knowledge. Go ahead.
Yeah. So pointless Mew knowledge. Mew actually. So the reason why they say 151 to see is because no one actually knew that Mew was in the game except for one person, the one who made it, Miyamoto. Because when they were making the game originally, they took out basically the mod that you use for while making it, and they noticed that there was 300 bytes left in there for no reason, and the company that was making it already said, "Don't touch anything else; it's perfect." And Miyamoto was just like, right before they hit the release button, he actually made Mew, put it in there, and didn't tell a single person about it. It was really cool. That's how mythical this Pokemon actually was. It wasn't even supposed to be in the game.
If that's a true story, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, 100%. I promise you. Like, he didn't tell his designer team. He didn't tell any testers. Nothing. And then it leaks out a little bit at a time that some special Pokemon's in the game. So basically, Mewtwo was actually supposed to be the only Mew in Gen 1. They didn't even think about a regular Mew.
That's actually not that bad of a story. I like that. That even adds to my mystique. Is he ordering food? Didn't he just eat?
He just got done eating dinner.
What is he
Where
doing?
you at?
What are you ordering? Starbucks.
I'm not ordering. Me? I'm not ordering anything. I'm talking to the people in my car.
We should change the name of the podcast to The Life of a Bailey.
The Life of a Bailey.
Life of Bailey.
I'm surprised that you didn't choose Bayleaf as your Pokemon.
Ha 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 ha. No.
This man really chose Jigglypuff.
He did.
Yeah, bro. Underrated.
All you can do
No.
is put people to sleep with an ugly, whack ass song.
That's A-okay. For a terrible.
You know who's an underrated Pokemon?
Who?
Timber.
Timber?
Yeah.
He's alright. Conkelador?
Yeah, dude, he's cool, dude. I was so surprised when I found out because, like, I skipped a gen, and then I was using Timber and Girder, and then my buddy's like, "Hey, do you know he has a final evolve form?" I'm like, "What?" And it's like, "Yeah, you have to trade him to get it." I was like, "Oh no, really?" And then so I traded him, got him, and I was like, "Fuck yeah!"
So let me ask you this:
Mm-hmm.
out of all the Pokemon, I'm gonna put you on the spot. Which Pokemon looks the most gangster? Like, which one looks like they could just walk in a club and be pimping already? I already have my answer.
Let me hear yours.
I think the most gangsters looking Pokemon there is Lucario. That boy's so smooth. Like he's like he looks like a damn ninja. Like he looks so cool.
He definitely has a lot more swagger, that's for sure. You know who I think looks cool? Let me see, is it this guy? This guy.
I can't tell from that.
His name is Ursufu?
Oh,
Ursufu. Yeah.
Isn't there
This
two
is
different
the,
types of him? Or no?
Yeah, this is the fire fighting water. And then I don't know what the other one looks like off the top of my head. But
I think
he's
the other one is like red, right? Like black and red.
I think it's it's fighting fire type. I could be totally wrong. It could be electric type. But who is the most swagalicious? You don't think Garchomp's swagalicious?
He's not bad.
You know, Jinx is swagalicious.
Jinx.
Get out of here, bro.
I'm not gonna comment on Jinx.
Hold on. Swagalicious. Someone that's gonna walk up into the club and steal your girl?
Yes. I really feel like it's Lucario, bro.
No,
What
what's the
oh my god, you can't see it.
I can't tell what the heck that is.
what's
It's a
that? I think it's a
tongue.
water type, and he has ninja in his name. I think it's
Greninja?
Greninja.
Yeah, that he's walking in the club.
Only if it's shiny.
Yeah, shiny one looks better than a regular
Shiny
Greninja.
Gyarados. Shiny Gyarados.
Shiny Gyarados?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think he's going to pull anybody's girl with the way he looks, but, you know, whatever. That's fine.
Shiny Mega Gyarados?
Okay, I think we've gone too far in this topic. But I think this was a decent episode. Where you guys how you guys feeling? We good?
Listen, man, if my internet wasn't bad, it would have been a lot better.
Nah, bro. Me and J Ram gonna have a serious conversation about you.
No, please.
I'm gonna change the nickname of my Jigglypuff to Bailey.
Yes, sir.
Bailey Puff? Okay, you don't need to have it so close, bro. We got it.
You can't tell what it is on here.
I can. All right.
That's the Bailey.
Thank you guys for watching, ladies and gentlemen. This has been episode 6 of the Boss Lair. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It will be on our YouTube channel by tomorrow. Bailey, where can they find you at?
They can find me at Bailey That One Guy on Twitch, TikTok, X, and I forget I know YouTube, but I don't really post on there. But
Facebook?
X has an underscore at the end.
Yes. And J-Ram, where can they find you at?
You can find me everywhere, majority at JRAM NPC. Or if you give it a little underscore between them, you can find me most other places.
Nice. And everybody, you can find me, same thing, JD the Gamer 86, except on the top, you add a couple underscores in between those. And as always, you can make sure you please follow, like, comment, all that good stuff on all the Boss Lair socials. YouTube, Instagram, X, TikTok, all at the Boss Lair, except on the top. We got a couple dots in there. Shake it up a little bit. But I hope that you guys enjoyed episode 6. Please head on over to YouTube tomorrow. Check it out if you missed it. Until next time, man, it's your boy JD. Bailey, kind of terrible day, but not bad. And we got J Ram on the bottom. Until next time, man, we are out this thing.
L for the day.
Out this thing, baby. Peace.